Welcome to the second part of my mini-series outlining why I'm worried and both super optimistic for Overwatch 2. And in this video, let's discuss why I think Overwatch 2 has the potential to be bigger and have more impact than Overwatch ever had. Also, little disclaimer, I am a little bit ill at the moment, so if I sound a little bit strange, I do apologize for that, guys. Okay, let's do this. Player versus environment. Now, I don't have official stats from Blizzard, and I don't think we'd ever be able to get official stats from Blizzard to back this up. However, we can look to the community and derive our own conclusions. More people talk about Overwatch, more people watch Overwatch videos, and more people watch Overwatch streams when seasonal events are live. When seasonal events are live, such as Halloween or the Archives events, these are the most viewed on YouTube and Twitch. Now, I can look at my personal stats, and you can even look at stats of those from other creators by simply searching Google for this stuff. And you'll see that the Archives event and Junkenstein's Revenge is more popular than all of the other seasonal events. So the numbers are quite clear. But why does all this actually matter? You see, I think it's quite simple. The more people consuming shoulder content, that is content based in and around the topic that they're interested in, so obviously all of these Overwatch videos, well, that equals more people available or willing to play the game. So what are Blizzard looking to do here? Well, I think they're looking to capitalize on those PvE events by giving us a constant stream of super high quality story missions with varying levels of difficulty, loot, and challenges. That's got to be it, you see. I don't think this is rocket science. So in theory, Overwatch 2 should, by default, be bigger than Overwatch ever was. Play competitively with your friends. Now, I've got a sad story to tell you guys. I can't play Overwatch with any of my IRL friends. And it's at times a pretty lonely game for me. You know, I go into competitive. It's generally just solo queue. It's some games are good, some games are bad. You know, it's just the way it goes. And it's kind of sad, right? But we can play together in arcade and we can play in quick play. The thing is, though, there isn't really an inherent challenge in those modes. But here's the thing. In PvE missions with different bosses, puzzles, difficulty levels, achievements, possibly loot, all of that adds up to a competitive challenge I can undertake with my friends. No longer will rank cause a divide. I also hope Blizzard implements crossplay for PvE. I want to play with my console friends, you see, and I guess a lot of you guys do as well. However, for PvP, it would not work. You could not have Xbox players playing against PC players. It would never work. But what would work is Xbox players playing with PlayStation players. I don't think Switch players could play with those as well. I think that would be a bit weird. But Xbox and PlayStation, sure, they should be cross-played and playing together. Hell, Activision do this already with Call of Duty. In the past, now I'm talking 2016 to 2017 here, we all remember falling in love with Overwatch, with the heroes, with the maps, with the game modes. We'd group together and play quick play for hours and hours. If Blizzard can capture that magic, but on a monthly basis with Overwatch 2 and keep giving us good content that we can play with our friends and work towards achievements and goals, you know what? This could be massive. Oh, and also make sure you give us lore content as well, Blizzard. I reckon the game could just be absolutely massive. Overwatch brand. It's huge. Overwatch is very unique. Almost every gamer knows about it. They know who the heroes are. But you know what? They don't all play the game, do they? This is something I suspect loading the game with PvE content will probably fix. You see, there's loads of players out there who love the idea of Tracer, of McCree, of Mercy. But when they try to play, the competitive nature of the game really turns those players off. Some of us might love sweaty comp games. I mean, I know I kind of do. Or try hard quick play classic or whatever. But the reality is most people don't really want that. And that's completely fine. What I'm getting at is this. No other game is in a greater position to successfully launch a sequel given the sheer impact of the original than Overwatch is. I mean, yeah, this puts pressure on Blizzard to make it work, but I think that's fine. It's a result of just how good Overwatch was as a game. Blizzard. I've spoken before about the devs, but I'm in a very unique position here, guys, and it's all down to all of you watching my videos and supporting me over the years, because without that, I wouldn't have these opportunities. So thanks for that, guys. This is awesome. So I think I've got pretty unique insight into the Overwatch development team. I visited the offices at the Blizzard campus in Irvine 5 times. In fact, it might even be 6 times. It's a lot of times. Hell, they even joke about with me that I could run the tour. What they tend to do when you get to the campuses, they take you on a tour. Well, I've been on the tour quite a few times, so yeah, I don't go on the tour anymore. You know, I've attended every major Overwatch event since the game launched. I've been to 4 BlizzCons, 3 Gamescoms. I went to Korea for the Diva Shooting Stars cinematic event. I've been to every Overwatch League final. All of these events are with the Overwatch developers, so I've had a good amount of time to chat to these guys, to talk to them, to, you know, get to know them on a little bit of a level. Obviously, you know, they're not like my friends or anything like that, but to get to know them a little bit more than most people would ever have the opportunity to do. And the overwhelming energy I feel is passion. It's love. They put everything into the development of Overwatch. They are by far the most passionate people about the game. They know the most about the game. More than anybody, any creator, anybody out there, they know more because they live this game. Yeah, sometimes they have problems, and I guess that's only true of, well, any game. What I'm trying to say is they love the game, and they want to build an even better Overwatch with Overwatch 2. They want to give the community what it wants. They want to produce super high quality content. They want to make the best game. And not just the best game they can, I mean the best game out there. So for as much crap as we give them, I do feel confident that somebody who's played the game for 5 years, you know, which is me, which is kind of mental again when I read this back to myself. 5 years I've been playing this game for and producing content on it. I honestly think the game is in good hands, and if you've got a development team so invested in the game, surely they will make some awesome stuff. I can't wait to see Overwatch 2. Get monetization right. I hope the Overwatch devs are more resilient to predatory Activision Blizzard systems. I really don't want to see a world in which Overwatch 2 is a full price $60, $70 game that also has a seasonal $20 battle pass, that also has expensive microtransactions. There's got to be a balance here. They could take the base game free to play maybe and then sell story packs as DLC. They could give all the story missions to players with the battle pass system. They could sell the game and players get all the story missions for free. Although I can't see that happening. I'm confident they'll find the right balance. For the base price of Overwatch, we got loads of content when you think about it. We had a dev team producing stuff for years and working on the game for like, what, $50 we paid to play Overwatch back in 2016? Yeah, it had a loot box system. But you could just ignore the loot box system. You still got the rewards through just playing the game anyway. So it was very... I don't want to say lenient, but very progressive in that kind of way. So I'm going to be very interested to see how this turns out. But I fully understand the world has changed now, and certain things will be in the game that maybe not everybody will like. But I'm quietly confident that they will get this right, or at least they'll do the lesser of many evils in this regard. Fix the problems. Overwatch 2 gives an ideal chance to reset the slate. They can make fundamental changes to the game under the protection of, well, you know what, guys, this is a new game. We can make massive changes. So what could they do here? Well, imagine if they wanted to change the way barriers worked in some radical form. Well, they could do that now, and it would be less damaging to the community because it's a new game. You've got to expect new things in a new game. Maybe they completely redesign heroes, and yeah, they've done this in the past, but with Overwatch 2, they could be really radical. What happens if they turn Hog into a DPS? And completely change him? What happens if... Well, you wouldn't have to change Hog for that, I guess. What happens if, like, Reinhardt could be played as melee DPS and a tank? These are all crazy ideas, but Overwatch 2 gives a unique opportunity to make these sweeping changes. What happens if they just straight up delete competitive as we know it right now and give us a totally new system? Everyone knows Overwatch Comp has got a whole host of issues, problems, matchmaking and randomness of the games and all of this stuff. Yeah, the meta might be okay, but there's other underlying problems with the system. So maybe we get a completely new system. Now is the time to do that with Overwatch 2 because it is expected that things greatly change when a sequel comes out. Because effectively, guys, this is a new game. So there you go, guys. Those are my, I guess, main reasons why I think Overwatch 2 is going to be huge. I obviously make content on Overwatch, and you could say that, yes, this is my job. And obviously I want Overwatch to do well so I can keep making content on the game. But the reality is, given the way YouTube is, it's not really too difficult to just start making content on another game. I mean, I've personally done this myself in the past. For over a month back in 2019, converted to an Apex YouTube channel, basically, and that worked fine. fact, it was one of the best months I had on YouTube for a long time. So I don't think that's inherently one of the reasons why I want Overwatch to succeed. I just want it to succeed because I enjoy the game. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below, guys. And I'd like to know how you think Overwatch 2 could be a success. I know people like to, you know, play the downer and go for the drama and be like, oh god, everything's going to be so bad. And I guess that does get clicks on YouTube. But I kind of want to be positive and just imagine where this game could actually go. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video, and I've been Stylosa. You can follow me on everything, which is @Stylosa. Do subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, guys, and click on the bell, and you'll get alerted to when videos go live, and join the wonderful notification squad. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Toodaloo.